And so that lake of fire and brimstone is called the second death. Now, no human, no man is meant to partake of the second death. It was never God's intention that mankind should partake of the second death. In fact, it is Jesus Christ, is our Lord, who died for us. He has died our second death. I don't want to really get into this in any kind of depth. I do have a series on it. But all unbelievers are dead spiritually. All of us died when we reached the age of 13. And all of us die physically. So when Jesus died for us, what death did he die? Because we're all already have died spiritually, and we're all going to die physically. The death that Jesus died for us was in fact our second death, because believers are born again. And the Bible teaches us that the second death has no power over those who believe. And so because we're born again, we don't incur the second death. But all unbelievers who are already spiritually dead will die once again in the second death when they are cast into the lake of fire and brimstone. And so that is their second death. Now, Jesus died for them so that they don't have to incur that second death. They don't believe that, and so they do incur that second death. And that's why in Revelation 2:11 it says to us that the second death has no power over believers. And 2 Corinthians 5:14 tells us that Jesus has died for all. And so that's the death he incurred for us. Matthew 25:40 and 41 says, "And the king will answer and say to them, Assuredly I say to you, inasmuch as you did it to one of the least of these my brethren, you did it to me." 41. Then he will also say to those on the left hand, Depart from me, you cursed, into the everlasting fire prepared for who? For the devil and his angels. That everlasting fire is the lake of fire and brimstone. And so our Lord very clearly tells us in this passage that lake of fire and brimstone was prepared for Satan and his angels. It was never prepared for mankind. It was never